Hi, this is Steve with Coin Stuff I Like. And this time, uh, I'm going to bring you a video about a recent visit that I made to Carson City to visit in that Nevada State Museum and the old Carson City Mint. Um, I live nearby, and periodically I'll go visit and check things out. Plus, on Saturdays, they between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. They are typically operating coin press number one, minting medallions from 50 cent size 999 silver planchets. Um, and so I had some business to do in Carson City and decided to stop in on the Mint. And also, I've got a few good buddies that I needed to take care of for the holidays with a thank you gift. So, just a little bit of background on the Carson City Mint. The old Mint building is still standing, and it's attached to the Nevada State Museum, which has a number of different exhibits. But one of the exhibits are a number of uh, exhibits within the old Mint building, including the minting room and coin press number one. The Comstock load, which is roughly about 10 to 15 miles just to the northeast of Carson City, in what is now Gold Hill and Virginia City. The Comstock lode was discovered in 1859, and in 1863, Congress passed legislation to open a branch mint in Carson City to handle minting of silver coinage from all this silver, and also, by the way, quite a bit of gold that was coming out of Comstock lode as well. So they passed the legislation in 1863, and in 1866 they broke ground, and in 1869 they completed the Mint building in Carson City. Um, the Mint officially started production with its first coinage in 1870. Like I said, you can go into the Nevada State Museum and actually go into the old Mint building and eventually end up in the coin press room, where they have coin press number one, which was the first um, minting press they had in Carson City. They used it for dollar coinage up until I believe about 1875. They had some problems with it, and then used it for smaller denominations because of the pressure, the striking pressure that needed. They had to go to smaller coinage, and even to this day, even though it's been restored, left the Mint, came back to the Mint. Um, they usually only will strike nothing more than a 50 cent size planchet, which, if I remember right, it's about 7,000 tons of pressure in pressing a 50 cent planchet, where it's twice that for a dollar planchet. So they don't want to bust this thing, so they don't do dollar planchets anymore, 50 cent planchets. So you go into the Mint room, and it's a wonderful old place, as you can see. But they also have the old vault right off of the Mint room, which now contains a collection which was originally put together by Norm Blitz, prominent Reno person, who eventually, that collection ended up back in the place of origin at the Carson City Mint. And Norm Blitz had every silver and every gold piece struck at the Carson City Mint throughout its years of production between 1870 and 1893, absent two pieces. And I'm not sure if they have since supplemented the collection with those two missing pieces, because they're very rare, like 10, 12 pieces maybe left in existence. But this is behind bars in the vault. I didn't take it through bars, but if you look in the reflection, you can see the bars. I just put my hands through the bars to make the picture. Wonderful display. If you want to see every Carson City silver and gold piece minted, except for possibly two. So that's a definitely must, among other exhibits that mint-related exhibits that I did not take photos of. But you can go in there and, like I said, on Saturdays you can buy a 50-cent 99 silver planchet and have it struck with whatever dies are in that they've set up for that day. I think they've got 7 or 8 different die pairs that strike up different metals. Most of them have the image of the coin press number 1 on one side or the other of the coin. Today they were pressing a coin press number 1 on one side of the metal and a commemoration of the Virginia and Truckee Railroad, which operated between Carson City and Virginia City. And actually, once it was established, actually brought silver planchets to the mint as well. So you can actually have that done and see actually coin press number 1 in operation. So let's take a look at that process.
So you're going to record this?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm shooting.
Okay. Clear?
Clear. So the machine that you guys are watching has a wonderful history that we'll share in just a moment if you care to indulge us. What we're doing right now is we're running off 3 for this gentleman. He went to the gift shop and bought.
So you saw the minting process, and it starts off as a polished silver planchet and comes out as a struck up medallion. They do one at a time, and then they put them in a holder and a card. And here's the one they were minting on this particular day. It's again the Virginia and Truckee Railroad on one side, and then the coin press number 2 on the other side. A little bit closer up now. This is not a great photo, but and believe me, these things are highly mirrored when you hold them in hand. But there you have it. A little bit closer view of both sides. So I want to say thank you to Tiny from TINY Numismatics and Bassman and Kevin from Coins Making Sense for their work on their YouTube channels and their Wednesday night auctions. And I want to wish you all happy holidays. Because there's one of these coming for each one of you guys. Happy holidays.